the comments to come out of President Trump this afternoon were largely expected, and it sounds as though he's saying that we will terminate this deal if Congress does not act basically within the next 60 days to make changes. What sort of changes is he looking for, and how does his recent feud with Senator Corker in particular affect the possibility that something can be worked out in Congress?
Well, as expected, as you mentioned, the president didn't call for pulling out of the deal. He's not going to ask Congress within the next 60 days to reimpose sanctions that had been suspended under the deal. Instead, he's identified a number of specific conditions that would have to be met in order for the United States to remain in the deal. He said that his administration would work with the U.S. Congress, with U.S. allies, to strengthen the enforcement provisions of the deal, to ensure that Iran does not have a intercontinental ballistic missile capability, and to make the nuclear restrictions of the Iran deal permanent. And as your clip indicated, he said that if we cannot reach solutions on these particular problems, then he will terminate the deal. So the deal remains in place for now, but he has made it clear that its future is very uncertain, and this will be very unnerving to many American allies.
Yeah, unnerving and, of course, uncertain because a lot depends now on what Congress does. What is the likelihood of Congress introducing a bill to effectively reimpose sanctions on Iran, and especially with Bob Corker at the helm?
I don't think that the Congress will act to reimpose sanctions at this time. Under the Iran Nuclear Agreement Review Act, after the president refuses to certify the agreement, Congress within 60 days can vote to restore sanctions. I don't think it will do that. I think Democrats will be united in not wanting to restore sanctions, and I think several Republicans also will recognize that the restoration of sanctions will blow up the deal. I think that Senator Corker, Senator Cotton are working on different kind of legislation. I think they will try to adopt a law that will insist that Iran alter the deal in a number of ways that the president identified. And if Iran is not prepared to alter the deal in those ways, then sanctions may be automatically triggered. I think Corker and Cotton will have a difficult time getting the 60 votes that will be needed to enact that legislation.